watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm a little hurt right now because I just recorded this whole entire video and that video was on mute. Anyways, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Juan Gotti here. We got another Washington football team video, and in today's video we have a Washington football signing. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure to go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified and upload a video about the NFL, in this case our Washington football team. Let's get straight into today's video. So the Washington football team is signed tight end Sammis Reyes, and if you're at home and you're like, who is that? I don't blame you because I don't know this guy either. All I know is that he is an international tight end, and the reason I knew that was because I watched Louis T's podcast from last week, and that's the first time I ever heard of this guy. I didn't think we were going to even sign this guy, but now that we did, the Thaddeus Moss cutting probably makes a little bit more sense now. We probably didn't want him, and this is probably the reason why. And like I told you guys, I don't know that much about Sammis Reyes. Like I said, all I know is that he is an international player that was a former basketball star turned NFL player, and we partner with the NFL's Pathway program to get players from across the pond that are interested in playing American football a chance to play this very game that we love. Similar to David Botta last year, he's a part of that same program. You remember David Botta, the defensive lineman that we got last year? He's a part of the same thing that Sammis Reyes is a part of, and I believe David Botta is from Germany and Sammis Reyes is from Chile. So let's learn a little bit more about Sammis Reyes. Off an article that is written by Alex Marchow, he wrote a very good article on tight end Sammis Reyes, and he started by saying NFL may have found their next basketball player turned red zone threat in Chilean athlete Sammis Reyes. Reyes is a former Tulane University NCAA D1 Green Wave basketball player who, along with 10 other international prospects, competed at the University of Florida's Pro Day on April 1st. The 6'5", 260-pounder former hoop star drew buzz from media and coaches alike with his impressive combine results. According to the NFL's Network's analyst and longtime NFL football executive Scott Pioli, Reyes ran a 4.6 440-yard dash and reached a 31 on the bench press reps while producing a 40-inch vertical and a 10.5 leap in the broad jump. So this guy killed Florida's Pro Day, man, and this is the reason why a lot of people were interested in signing him. And honestly, like I said, I don't really know that much about him outside of his dominant Pro Day, but I'm actually excited about this signing, not because I think he's going to actually be something, but just I'm excited at the fact that Washington is the team that's actually giving guys like these players a chance to at least prove themselves. Now, I don't know if this guy's going to end up eventually making the roster, but like I said, I'm just excited that they're at least giving him the chance to go to training camp, prove himself, because you never know what you can find. And it's crazy because a lot of people are making the comparison to George Kittle. I don't know if I'm ready to go that far because George Kittle, if not the best, one of the best tight ends in the NFL, and I don't know if I'm ready to make that comparison, but the guy is built. The guy is a stud as far as in the gym. This guy is like so strong, very fast, ran a 4.46. Don't let Kyle Pitts and Darren Wallers of the world fool you. 4.46 for a tight end is blazing fast. I'm excited to see what he has to offer for this team, man. Goes on to say in the article, these combine numbers are truly elite and should be in the NFL scouts across the world drooling. Reyes was on one of the 11 international prospects selected for the NFL's International Pathway Player Program that we talked about earlier, the same one that David Botta is a part of. It's a program that's put together to get players across the pond a chance to get introduced to American football. These prospects from around the globe spent the last few months training with NFL coaches to have a chance to be one of 4 players located onto a team's practice squad. So that basically, confirms that Reyes, and as we knew, he isn't going to come here and be straight on the active roster. He's going to obviously start on the practice squad, and if he blows us away in training camp, minicamp, whatever, he is going to obviously eventually going to get elevated to the active roster. Now, one thing about this move, it doesn't, I hope it doesn't at least leave Washington satisfied with the tight end position, because tight end is the most thin position on this roster. All we have is Logan Thomas. I mean, you have Tamarick Hemingway, but what is he really really? You have Marcus Ball, but what is he really? And now you have Sammis Reyes. We don't know what he is. All you have is Logan Thomas, and I hope Washington at least gets one tight end in this draft. I'm even banking for 2. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad this tight end position needs help, man. All we have is Logan Thomas, and we need another tight end. And who knows? Maybe Sammis Reyes could be the next coming of George Kittle. And I laughed about saying that because I don't really want to put that out there just yet. But a lot of people really think this guy is a slept-on stud and could be a stud for a team if he continues to obviously get better and gets his chance to prove it. So I'm glad Washington is the team that actually signed him and is going to give him a chance. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't even care if the guy makes a roster or not. I hope he does, because it would be cool. What a story. International guy, former basketball player turned NFL player, and obviously for my favorite NFL team, I would love it to happen. But even if he doesn't make the roster, I'm just happy that the guy is giving a chance to at least prove himself, man. When is the last time you heard of a guy coming from out of the country, especially Chile, to the NFL? What? I don't even remember, but Jay Ajayi? I don't even know. I know he was from like London or something, but it's not really common to see players from across the pond to really make a name for themselves in the NFL. And I'm really excited to see this guy get his chance to at least prove himself, man. I'm glad Ron Rivera and Washington, my favorite team, our favorite team, giving him the chance to prove himself. Well, some quotes from Reyes on his pro day. He says, "I worked for this my whole life. Even though it was for a different sport, I still think that I built my athleticism from scratch. Attitude, everything to me is about attitude and how bad you want it." So I like this guy already from reading one quote. He obviously fits Ron Rivera culture, and he has that 1-2. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what level you play, college, pros, high school, semi-pro, whatever you play, it doesn't matter. As long as you have that 1-2, you're gonna always succeed. You never know who's watching. Like, let's just be real. Do you think this guy, a former hoop star, thought that he was going to get scouted by NFL teams? Like, come on, man. That just shows you that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And I like this guy already. He fits our culture. He also answered the question when asked what he likes about football. He said, "What I like about playing football is the physicality. You know, in basketball, you have to keep your hands behind your back. You can't use your hands. Football, you can go and grab somebody and just show them who you are." I love that. So this guy wants to bring the pain, man. I like the physicality that this guy brings. He can be a good blocking tight end, and who knows, he can be a good tight end in the pass game. But we first got to get him in the building and get him accommodated to the team. But I really like this signing, man. It's a low risk, high reward kind of signing, man, and I really hope this guy pans out. So yeah, man, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Just wanted to come on here quickly and talk about the signing of tight end Sammis Reyes. Let me know how you guys feel about this signing down below. Like I said, I don't even care if the guy makes the roster or not, but I'm just excited to see guys like him get a chance to at least prove themselves, and I'm glad we're one of the franchises that continue to bring in these international players. So let me know what you guys feel about this signing down below. It's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you popped. Get you popped.